And it's another awesome day here in Nathan Land, and we're looking at Legacy. Just wanted to let you guys know that I plan on making some Legacy content coming up pretty soon. I think I'm gonna release I'm gonna release some of it over at the Spike feed. I still want to keep working with those guys. I did a modern series recently, and I think I may do my first Legacy series over there. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I do plan on posting videos to announce when I post over there, and I'll include a link for that. And mostly what I'll be posting here is just going to continue to be modern content. These are the decks that I am looking at playing. Now, I don't quite have all of them yet. I just wanted to run through them really quick. Kind of Esper Stoneblade, sweet deck, makes use of discard and some counter magic as its disruptive elements, and then it plays obviously the Stoneforge package, True Names, clicks. This one even has an Esper Charm, which I think is amazing. But I wonder if it would just be better as fact or fiction. Although I guess that the Mind Rot effect at instant speed goes along pretty well with the disruption. Anyway, I'm not going to try to analyze these decks because I don't know much about Legacy. I have a couple of decks. I really have one deck in paper, and I'm close to Esper Stoneblade in paper as well. So this is an option. Another option here is Jeskai Stoneblade. This is the one that I do have in paper, and this list looks like one that I would like to play. I'm kind of a big fan of almost exactly all the same numbers that you see here. Maybe one Spell Snare over 3 Spell Pierce. Maybe Spell Pierce is fine. But this is the deck I play in paper. This is not... I do not believe this is the exact list I'm playing in paper. But that's another option. And then also, this says it's not complete, but that's just because I don't own a Misdirection. This is Pat Chapin's Esper Mentor list, and I think it looks pretty sweet. Plays Monastery Mentor. One benefit that I think this deck has over the modern version is just much better and more cantrips to keep Monastery Mentor going. And then also, some people say this is too cute. I know Curtis Nauer thought he thought it was a bit too cute, but you obviously get some great disruption in Cabal Therapy. But what's really cool is you can look at let's say you have a Monastery Mentor out. You can Gitaxian Pro them, make a token, look at their hand, even if you don't have a probe. But once you look at their hand and you gain that information, it allows you to get better use out of Cabal Therapy. Because unlike most of your traditional discard, you have to name a card first with Cabal Therapy. And they reveal it and they discard all of their cards with that name. So the other sweet thing is it works in conjunction with Gitaxian Probe so you can know what to name. But it also works in conjunction with Monastery Mentor because you can sacrifice the Monastery Mentor token to flash it back, so you're getting a nice 2-for-1 there. Like I said, Curtis thought it was a bit cute. I'm willing to try it. Has Deathrite Shaman, lets you power out an early Monastery Mentor, Jace's, Forces, Tassigers, awesome removal, Snapcaster Mage. Deck seems sweet. Actual legit card advantage. That's exciting. Sideboard stuff. It's really kind of a four color deck. There's a Tropical Island in here, and that's really just for the Deathrite Shaman and the Abrupt Decay. The Abrupt Decay is primarily in here for... I mean, obviously it's great against lots of things like Delver because you can get around their counter magic, but the main thing that I know it's in here for is to kill Counterbalance. So, looking forward to making some Legacy videos. I saw that there's a new poll system, so I'm going to put these 3 decks that I actually have on a poll and just get your feedback on what you guys would like to see. Legacy is going to be a fun learning experience. I think Legacy is an awesome format, and I think that if you enjoy Modern and you have a deck or two that you like to play and you don't feel like you need to get every deck in the format, then you should definitely look at moving towards Legacy. If you're fortunate enough to have an extensive Modern collection, now wouldn't even be a good time to maybe get some value out of that by trading stuff you don't use to get into dual lands, because since Eternal Masters was announced, I think that dual lands are just probably going to go up at some point if they haven't already. As far as Modern, I'm actually I am 2-1 in a league right now with this deck. Somebody had mentioned it on my YouTube channel, and I decided to give it a try. I've played blue-white mid-range, blue-white control decks in the past, and I've always sort of felt sad about their lack of bolts, but there's a lot of creature stuff going on right now in Modern. There's Collected Company, there is Affinity, there's Infect, there is even Burn runs creatures, obviously the Eldrazi deck. So Verdict actually seems like it's in a pretty reasonable place right now. And the deck just has a totally sweet late game. In fact, the last game I played, I was able to just essentially get some amazing value by bringing back the detention spheres that he had Thoughtseize or Inquisitioned away, and I was able to detention sphere one time with one detention sphere activation. I was able to grab both of his Phyrexian Obliterators, so that was pretty awesome. That was the third game, and the second game I beat Storm. It has a reasonable amount of disruptive elements: 3 leaks, 3 snares, 2 dispels, 2 negates, so that's not bad. The detention spheres were actually really good against Pyromancer's Ascension. The Spreading Seas didn't really seem worth it. They haven't actually seemed worth it in any of my matchups yet. So, you know, and that's, I know it's a meta call, but I'm gonna finish the league. I'm not recording it, by the way, so sorry about that, but sometimes I just want to play Magic without having to narrate my games. I feel like I'm able to more clearly think through my lines. I don't use as much time, and I know what I might start doing is getting to know the decks a little bit better before I play them. You guys tell me, actually. If you're watching this video, I want to know your opinion. Maybe I'll try to put two polls. Would you rather see me pick up a deck that I've never played before and stumble through it? Because there is some value in that, right? Like, you may see more mistakes, and even if you're like, you know, it's easier to watch Magic than it is to play it, and everything is more readily apparent when you're watching somebody do it. So there is value in maybe watching me struggle, because you'll see me do something and be like, that's immediately wrong, and then maybe be able to, you know, have a little reminder for yourself, so that when you play that deck later, you're like, oh, I remember when Nate did that. The other option is I spend a little time with the decks so that I'm at least, obviously I wouldn't be perfect with them, but I'm at least a little bit more proficient. So I'd like to know your guys' opinion on that as well. Do you want me to practice them a little bit before I make them, or do you just want to see everything from the beginning, even when I'm first picking up a deck and maybe doing poorly with it, to maybe when I improve? Anything else? I know I mentioned some Jeskai sideboard guides a while back. I think that I'm going to start working on that. I'm actually going to be going on vacation in April for like a week, and there's going to be no Magic content making then. But I really want to continue, even over my vacation, the 1 video a day. So I'm probably going to work on some kind of project so that I can bring you guys some content while I'm gone. All right, like I said, guys, thanks for all the support lately. We just hit 2,400. I just hit 2,400. I don't know why I say we. Maybe it is we. We're all inclusive. We're one big Great Nade family, Magic family. But anyway, the channel just hit 2,400 subscribers, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, you know, it's like 30,000 like the really big channels, but I'm not, you know, I don't have like some desire to be some famous YouTuber. I'm just happy that people subscribe, and at least most of you guys seem to like it, even though I'm just a regular dude and make tons of mistakes. But you know what? I enjoy playing Magic, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching the videos, because I enjoy that too. So again, thanks for the support, and look forward to, I was going to mention this earlier. You can look for, I'm going to post this now, so you can look forward to a blue on blue mirror, which should be fun to watch if you like that kind of thing, coming today. It's going to be Blue Moon versus Blue Moon with the Blue Moon deck. So anyway, talk to you guys soon. Draw well, smash face.